Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today is January 3rd of 2024. It's not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. Good Lord, Tom, you really goofed up. But today is Wednesday. Really, it's Wednesday. It's 34 degrees Fahrenheit or 1 degree Celsius at 11 a.m. We're working on my Angel Trumpet or my Brugmansia. Now, I had her for at least 35 years, maybe older. Let me put this out of the way. I don't know why I'm thinking the days are goofed up with the holiday being on Monday. So, I started Hilda off like this. She was a little youngster. This is one of her cuttings. And you can see the live vein here, and it's starting to grow out a little bit. But let me put her little cutting here. What I'm going to do is there's a lot of dieback on her. So let me bring this down so you can see it. There we go. Let me turn the light on here because this is all the light the plants get at in the daytime in the basement. So this is her trunk, and this is the dead wood right here. And this is more dead wood here where I pulled off a lot of the bark. And I got right here, I don't know if you can see it, but let me see if I can turn her a little bit. There's a little green growth coming out of there where this part died off, but there's green growth, so I'm going to let that grow, help her to fill out. Then later on, when she picks up a little steam, I got a nice bud over here, and it's growing all the way to the tip up here. And you can see the light, how plants just get the light from the window. But what I'm going to do is, I know they use that sulfur and stuff to do the bark and everything, but I'm not going to do that. Let's see if I can put the light here so you can see it a little better. I'll turn it off for now because I think we get enough of the light over from the cloudy day we got. And I'm just going to take off some of this bark here and just brush it off. Smooth it out. And I'm not going to use that stuff that the chemical they use because I got 3 dogs and a cat. So I don't want nothing to go wrong. I'm just brushing it off, and all of this is how would you call it, a brass? I forget what they put on there. I'm just gonna take a lot of this stuff off. Let me take her cutting out of the way, because this one's only gonna be a year old in the spring. Let me put it on the bottom here for now. I'll show you what I'm gonna use though. Well, first I'm gonna take all of this stuff off, and this is still live here. It's not hard, and you can see that the lipstick is still holding on here from the last time I cut it. I think it was in 2022. When I showed it. So let me get some of this off. And this piece here, all I'm going to do is cut this piece off right there. Let's put it there for now. And then just finish brushing it. I'm not going to use that stuff. I'm going to use Tight Bond glue because it dries clear to seal all this, to give it its dead wood looking effect. And I'm just going to keep this as a show to see how nice she grew, because she's still thick here and growing here. So I even got a bud over here and a bud over there, so I can always clip this back in the spring. You can see the dust. Just get all that out of there. Whatever's dead over there. Just like that. Now I don't have time-lapse photography. This is the old days. This is like back in the 50s when TV first started out. Well, I forgot when it really started, but what are you gonna do? This is the old days when they didn't have the recording where they can edit it and cut out all the bloops and everything. What you see is what you get. There we go. We got a nice cut there. I'll cut this bad one off with my needle nose, because you know nothing cuts wood like ironwood. I even got my pouch, my ironwood pouch. This is a good pouch. Carry all your tools in there, and I even got my mini ratcheting pruners. These are very good too if you can't afford the big ones. Okay, so now I'll take my cheap brush, brush all the junk off, because I want to keep this little one going. There we go. Just brush it off. You can see all the dust flying. You can see that little spark of life there, which is good. There's just a piece here. Cut off. Oh, gotta use your fingers to get in there. And we want to protect that live vein the best we can. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to use tight bond glue to seal all this up. You can see how nice it is, and I think that'll keep the wood looking nice and pristine looking. Well, Hilda's been with me a long time. She's a tough old girl. Now with Hilda, she died because I didn't let these little green growths emerge. So I think that's what I goofed up on her. Because she tried to put forth, and I cut them off because I wanted her to grow on top, but that was a big mistake. And you can see the nice roots here and stuff developing on her. There we go. Get all that stuff out. And then, get all that junk off. I'm going to take my tight bond glue and see if it comes out. And I'll put it in my container. There we go, Tom, it's coming out. You didn't think it would come out. There. Just a little dab will do ya. Just like the old Brugmansia commercials. And then I'm just going to take a dab, just a dab like that. Now let me put the light. Then I'm just going to brush her on. Just to coat as much as I can with her. And this should dry pretty clear. And this will help seal up all them wounds. Not putting big globs on there, just like you're painting. More, come up the back side here. When it gets a little brighter out in the sun, I can always dab whatever spots I missed out. Get this here. And I gotta really squeeze it out. But that's what I'm gonna do with her. And then in the spring, if I can manage to carry her out, or I'll do it in the basement, what I'm going to do is, this is a big pot. So what I'm going to do is fill the pot with half of it with styrofoam and stuff as a fill, and then try to redo the root system, but not now. Because right now I don't have no room, and I'm still trying to clean my little workshop there. See, so just brush it in, brush it in. And say, Tom, the other stuff goes on better. Yeah, well, I can't afford that stuff. And I think I got her green part. Well, I must have nibbed it off. Now we'll see what happens. Let's get in the cracks there. So it seals it up real good. And I got in here so she doesn't cave out on me. And in there so there's no more rock going down into there. Now will it work? I don't know. If you can't afford the other stuff and you got pets and stuff, I think this is the best way to go. But we'll see how it dries. It's supposed to dry clear. Just get all that. Maybe she'll sprout again there. There we go. Just like that. Get it all in. There might be other ways of doing it, but I think this is the easiest. If you want to do something, you got an old plant and you want to fix up the old wood for the old girl. Because she's a regular little fighter. She's a good one. So don't be afraid to do it. Got a cheap old brush. Oh, they were $1 back in the day. Now I think they're $1 or 50 cents, maybe more. I have no idea. And I'll put some more on this part here so the lipstick stands out later. And this little cut over here, as long as I got the glue out. And that, I think I got most of it covered. I can always check the spots when it gets a little brighter outside. I only put the big light on to clean the fish. Other than that, I want to keep the plants dormant. So there you go. Now I got to do this one, but I won't do that and bore you with the rest of the stuff because I don't have fast work. You know, the instant video stuff. So what I got so far, I'll show you. Yeah, I think I got her little one fell off. Oh, what are you gonna do? Let me just get some of these glue pieces off there. But you can see how I did it. And I just gotta get some more glue and put it around here. And hopefully she goes. And then maybe if this buds back and this one buds back because they're green, let me lift this up so you can see it. I got little buds over here and here, so hopefully they come out. And if they come out, then I can cut it back and take another nice little cutting from her because she's got a lot of cuttings there that I can take. You can see how big it is. And yes, there's my olive. Olive is still green. That's the first time I can keep an olive a long time in the basement here. So this one's growing good. We'll do some pruning on that, but not yet. So I'll put her baby back later with her because I keep the two together and go from there. So I don't want to bore you with putting all that other stuff on because that's like the old days. I don't have rapid coffee mode or whatever they call it. So you take care, everybody. Have a good day. Today is Wednesday. It's potluck day. Got my little lantern on. And the plant room or the basement's dark, but hey, the only thing that's going are the fish. I don't know if you can see the plate goes back in this one, but they're in there, and the little guppies and stuff, but they're all on the bottom. But other than that, it's Wednesday night, it's potluck night. See what you got going. I was listening to Fibber McGee and Molly on the old time radio, and I love the old one-liner he came out with because Molly says, "Hey Fibber, the sun's out." And Fibber says, "Yep, right on time." And he says, "We're lucky that Congress don't make a luxury tax on that." Well, you know, with all the taxes going on, who knows? So you take care, everybody. Have a good hot cup of tea tonight. And let's see if you can see. You can see it's not sunny at all. It's very cloudy today. So you take care. Have a good day. Enjoy the dismal weather. This is a good time to read a book too if you ain't got nothing to do, or catch up on your old videos and stuff, and just have a cup of tea. But check out Fibber McGee and Molly, because today is Fibber and McGee and Molly Day on Old Time Radio. They're funny. I I think you'll like them. So you take care, everybody. Have a good day, and I jibber jabber too much.